It's time for Market Explainer, your number one business news podcast. Hosted by Danny and the big man. And it starts right now.
The next follow-up is CNN Plus actually just says we're going to cease to exist after spending $300 million. And let me tell you something. A guy like me who believes the corporate press is the enemy of the people, as Michael Malice says, love to see it. I love to see it. There are people on Twitter saying, how dare you be excited about this? And I go, it's kind of like when the doctor, and people like, this is so sad and whatever. It's like, no. See, the doctors removed cancer. And that's good. It's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
CNN Plus, and Joe Rogan said this. He's like, so what made you think that people who don't want to watch CNN when it's included with their cable package,
right,
want to pay for it? And Chris Wallace, who famously left Fox, his Sunday show on Fox News, to go to CNN Plus. And let me tell you something. I wanted to be there when they told him that his service and his show was gone. I wanted to be there to watch him cry. I wanted to bathe myself in his tears.
You're so wrong. You're so bad.
But let me just say this also. This is pseudo-political, but whatever. It's a news channel, and news has become political. There are so many conservative types, and I'm not a conservative, who have been like, see, we're winning. Elon Musk bought Twitter and CNN Plus went out of business. No. You're not winning. You're still losing. You're still idiots. You're still going to continue to lose. Now, people like me, on the other hand, are going to continue to win, but you simply don't understand what is happening in the culture, and you're idiots. You always think you're winning, but then you end up losing all the time. So,
Joe Rogan made an observation, and you and I have talked about this on the show, that a lot of decisions on marketing and technology are being made by these old whites. These old whites don't understand how the internet works.
The term.
I don't care. I am, and I'm using it. Old whites are making decisions on technology that they don't understand. Because
Correct.
Your question of why would they think, Joe Rogan's observation of why would anybody think if I could turn it on as part of my cable package, why in the world would I pay for an app?
You don't.
Those old whites in their brain were sold by some kid that's 22 years old, saying people will watch more if it's on an app. That's how everybody's watching in today's world.
Right.
They didn't get past that thought process, right? They were sold on an idea they don't understand, right? And that's how you ended up with this. Now, again, it shouldn't have happened. Not only shouldn't have not happened in the first place, it definitely shouldn't have happened when the merger was announced. And that's Warner Brothers' issue.
Right. So here's the thing. They were sold on the concept because I read in one of these articles that it was McKinsey, the infamous management consulting company. Now, if you have it's Showtime, I think, there was a Don Cheadle show series called House of Lies based on management consultants. And it's actually based on a book written by a guy who's actually from my hometown. And he was a management consultant. He's like, this whole thing, it's a fake industry where essentially that's his assessment of it. But McKinsey is this infamous management consulting company, which they just come up with stupid ideas, get someone else to do it. They make huge money in consulting fees.
No, look, there are some good consultants out there. I'm not going to blanket an entire industry, but I will say there are a lot of bad actors out there as well.
Have you met a good consultant in your lifetime?
I have, but I have. But they are rarer than you would like them to be. Okay, is my point, right? So I guarantee you, they hired a consultant company sold them a bed of lies, and again, because they didn't understand the technology, they didn't understand the marketing of it, they did not understand, so they relied on the word of that consultant, that company, which a lot of times people do, and it was a bad idea. And then they didn't pull the plug when the merger was supposed to happen, and then that pissed off Warner Brothers. So then Warner Brothers comes in, they literally release this product, this big product, $300 million product, a week and a half before the merger takes place, which is an idiotic thing to do, right?
Correct.
And then probably because some CEO or some board decided, no, we're getting this product out because I want my hat on it for my next interview, for my next CEO job.
That's all it is.
Or whatever.
Yeah, Jeff Zucker's not going to be the CEO of anything for a long time, as he did a whoopsie daisy with somebody in the office. But whoever was pushing this, at the end of the day, whoever was pushing this was like you said, doing it to put a feather in their cap on their resume. Mm-hmm. And guess what? Now the feather in your cap is you helped start a streaming service that went under. And guess what? They initially said end of April, they're done. But now they're saying they're done as of right now. As of this recording, I think yesterday they ended.
They came in and pulled the plug, right? The 28th, yesterday, was the day that they ended. It lasted less than 30 days. And oh, by the way, Warner Brothers is doing the right thing by prorating your membership. So they're going to refund you $1? Like, I don't know what that means. The point is, they also told all the employees, so they did the whole, what was the company that we covered where he fired like 600 people over a Zoom call or something?
Yeah, some sort of mortgage company.
Better.com. Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah. Anyway, so they pulled all of these people in, the CNN Plus people. They pulled them all in and said, hey, look, we're done. Warner Brothers like, we're done. We're going to shut it down the 28th, whatever. You know what I mean? We're going to figure everything out. Now, I will say, and they knew this was going to get written about, and this is part of the update, Warner Brothers has come in and told all of the CNN employees that they're going to be receiving paid benefits and their pay for 90 days, giving them the opportunity during that 90 days to apply and get interviewed for jobs at the current now company, Warner Brothers Discovery. Right. And the people that don't get jobs with the current company will get a 6-month severance, right?
Okay. And let me tell you, I hope none of these people get jobs at Warner Discovery. I hope none of these people, here's what I want for these people. Go sell insurance, right?
What do you have against people that were trying they're just doing their jobs, Danny. They just...
Right. Yeah, because that is effective in an international court of law. That's a statement we buy. No, these people, they're up there with factory farming. It's like it's bad. We don't.
Okay, the guy running the camera on CNN and Plus did nothing wrong, Danny. Okay, the boom operator for CNN Plus did nothing wrong. It's just a guy or lady trying to fend for their family.
If they didn't do anything wrong, why are they out of a job? What?
Well, look, the new CNN CEO, Chris Licht, or however you say it, Licht, right, or whatever, gets up in front of everybody and uses what I quote, it's a uniquely shitty situation. That was his quote directly to these people, right? Yeah. All of these employees or whatever. And look, it is, but...
So all I'm saying is, here's all I'm saying. You went at the beginning of the show, Big Man was talking about how evil Amazon is. They pale in comparison to how evil CNN is, okay?
I don't know that's true. Well, I just say that I'm not saying CNN's not evil. Again, I said it on our last show. I believe all major news networks and the way they are in today's world
so when
should be taken
I say they're evil, let me just say why they're evil, because they convinced the country to go to war for no reason. Not
CNN didn't do that.
All of them did. Actually, all of them did. But CNN did it also. So it's kind of like saying, "Hey, I got beat down by a group of people. I don't know who kicked me and broke my ribs, but one of these 4 people kicked me and broke my ribs. So I'm just saying, hey, you were there. We were kicking people. So you're equally
You're a piece of crap.
Yeah. So I'm happy. Yeah. So for that reason and that reason alone, I'm happy that they failed, because when evil things fail, society wins.